Hello, and welcome to the Scooby Zone, the podcast where Hawaii is the place for vacation as we watch a bit of Scooby-Doo media. I'm Rob,
And I'm Katie.
and today we'll be watching Who's Afraid of the Big Bad Werewolf, episode 24 of Scooby-Doo Where Are You?
Really?
And today we're joined again by Gus and Pierre, and also Lily. Say hi, guys.
Hello.
Hi. Good to have
Great
you
to be
guys
back.
back. Yep. And our new guest has shown up.
Yes, this is Lily's first time on the podcast. Thanks for being here. And we have some questions for new listeners.
Oh boy, we have questions, huh? Okay.
Most being, what was your introduction to Scooby-Doo?
I don't exactly remember, but it was most likely with my dad and my brother.
Most likely, yep.
Yep.
That sounds about right.
And it's pretty much par for the course, because we don't remember exactly our first interactions, just that it was older family members
well, mine is pretty obvious.
Yeah, yours is
guest
obviously,
star who's on the show right now who got me into it.
Yeah.
I had to get everybody into Scooby.
I think that's pretty much
it's a good thing to be into.
It is.
It's not too challenging. You watch one episode and you're hooked, right?
You're hooked. One episode. Yep, depending on how you watch it is how you get hooked.
Then, other question is, do you have a particular favorite Scooby-Doo monster or episode?
I don't have like a favorite episode, but my favorite like series is Mystery Incorporated.
Ooh, that'll be a good one to get into. I'm excited for that one.
Yeah, that is a
really
very
good series, actually.
big fan favorite series. Yeah. I've seen bits and pieces of episodes.
Mm-hmm.
Part of it is when it was airing, didn't have a chance to sit down and watch the whole thing.
No, definitely.
And now when I've had chances to watch all of it, it's been while also planning this. And it's like, well,
yeah,
I kind of want to go into some of this later stuff blind.
Yeah, I mean, I get that.
But yeah, that is definitely, like, I'm sure that's probably a lot of newer fans, for sure, the younger fans, more favorite series. It is just, from what I've seen, it is very different than
it is, but I mean, it's different that like every episode is different, or they follow a different storyline. It's like I watch it when it's on Boomerang, and it's just every episode is different, but yet they're all following
it has
same
like
criteria to the same.
It has like a central story that flows through the episodes,
which is different,
which I think makes sense for something like Scooby.
Yeah.
Especially with as many episodes as there are.
Scooby's
been around. Having
a
larger story arc is nice.
Yes, it definitely is. Yes, I agree.
I think that's about it for listener questions at the time. So, who's afraid of the Big Bad Werewolf?
I don't know. But I think we know who's the favorite for that episode. Whose favorite that is. That's why we're all here today.
I think it's going to be another vampire for the monster this week.
Oh, you think so? Okay.
Werewolf is too on the nose.
Werewolf is too. It's definitely not a werewolf. It couldn't be.
No, of course not.
Let's have Velma yell out and say, "Stop that."
Probably.
But it didn't work so well last time.
Oh. Do you think Velma's going to be wrong and guessing who the monster is again, like with Mr. Hyde?
Right.
That happens occasionally.
It does, doesn't it? Yeah, we didn't expect that. She was wrong? What?
I mean, it was so obvious.
Right?
Dr. Jekyll is Mr. Hyde. I've read the book.
Well, you read the book. Apparently, Velma didn't read the book.
Which is weird, because I don't read.
You don't read.
And she seems the most well-read of the gang.
Right, she does. Well, she apparently carries the whole team, literally.
Yeah, she literally does. Hey, she's been doing that since she was, 5 in a pup named Scooby-Doo?
Right, probably.
That is true.
She's building up her strength right away.
It's probably from carrying all those books.
Right, that too. Yeah.
Yep.
Which apparently she doesn't read.
Right.
No, all right. It's just all for show.
Think Shaggy's going to be an expert this week in something?
He probably could be. I would not be surprised, but I'll be disappointed if he's not.
He's always.
Yeah.
He's always.
He is. Last week, I don't think we mentioned it when we were recording, but he must have expertly drove the Mystery Machine to Hawaii.
He had to have. Who else would have drove it?
Oh.
Yeah, because it was there when they were at the tiki bar?
The pineapple pavilion or something like.
Maybe they rented a Mystery Machine.
Maybe they rented one. The groovy colors of the groovy setup.
Wonder what that would have cost back in 1970.
I wonder what that would have costed.
But
okay.
All right.
All right.
Before we get started on watching the episode, just a reminder, you can find us on Facebook at the Scooby Zone. You can email us at scoobyzonepodcast@gmail.com. Like, comment on the podcast episodes where you can. Pierre, thank you for all of your lovely comments on everything.
Yes, that was
made me realize I do have to mention when we are back.
Yes.
Might confuse some people.
I'm glad I mentioned that.
I was very lost. I didn't know what was going on.
I bet he was. Thank you for bringing that to our attention. When someone usually says we're back, I had to say it for us.
Well, we had to make sure that nobody was hiding. No one was supposed to be hiding in that episode. You can watch all of Scooby-Doo Where Are You currently on Tubi for free.
Yep.
It's also available physically on DVD, Blu-ray. If you want to track down VHS tapes, you can track down VHS tapes.
Which is the most fun way to get them.
Yep. It is, isn't it?
Any form of physical media is a good thing. Gives you ownership.
It does give you ownership these days.
You don't have to worry about it suddenly disappearing.
Right, you definitely don't.
In the middle of a series, that's never good.
No, it's not.
So we're going to go ahead, split up and look for some clues, and we'll be right back. And we're back. That was Who's Afraid of the Big Bad Werewolf? And I think we found out that Shaggy is.
I think we did. He definitely was scared.
And no confusion for me this time about being back.
No confusion. That's good. Yep. We needed that.
Yes, we are back.
We are back. That's good.
Where would I be without you guys holding me accountable?
I know. Where would you be? You wouldn't be knowing you're back.
We wouldn't be back.
We would be back.
No, we'd probably still be watching more Scooby.
We probably would be.
All right. Well, let's start from the top. We open the episode with a shot of the werewolf, and it is a complete different design than the last werewolf we had.
It is, isn't it? Huh. Well, imagine that.
I actually was not expecting that.
You weren't?
I was expecting them to just use the same design.
Yeah, that's
because I think it's the werewolf from Gaggle of Galloping Ghosts that all of the werewolf merch is of.
Right, I think, that sounds about right, doesn't it?
And I think I like that werewolf design better than this one.
Right, it doesn't become bald like it does in this one. They don't even try to do it that one.
So, it's not the same werewolf.
It isn't the same werewolf.
We then cut to Mystery Inc. in the woods camping.
Yep.
For whatever reason, they've got Daphne and Velma doing the cooking. Normally it's Shaggy who's roasting the weenies.
Shaggy, huh? Yeah.
This could explain why they look so charred.
Right.
They did leave him on the fire way too long.
Yeah.
I think so,
With
too.
as high as those flames were.
Yeah.
Well, then again, Shaggy and Scooby probably would have ate the hot dogs before anyone would get one, so...
They would have.
That
they would have.
Is very true. Yep.
And while they ask where, Shaggy and Scoob are...
Well, Laurel and Hardy's of the outdoors are still trying to figure out how to make Scooby's pup tent.
Yep, they are still trying to set up the tent that they will be sharing.
But it doesn't look very big for them, does it?
Nope.
Yet everybody else
Unless Shaggy
huge.
was supposed to be sharing with Fred.
Maybe.
And we don't actually see that.
No, we don't.
When they all hide in their tents later, Fred's tent is huge.
He's by himself in there. Yeah.
But, nope, they're struggling getting the tent up. And,
yep.
Would you believe it? It's a pump tent.
It's a pup tent.
How does Shaggy fit in there exactly?
Yeah.
He's an expert at fitting into spots.
There's the expertise.
Well, then they're told that food is ready and Shaggy ditches Scooby to
chow time. Sorry, Scoop. See you later.
And then Scooby manages to get the tent up by himself.
Right after he rips it up.
Yep. Maybe that was the secret.
Maybe that was the secret.
We cut to them roasting some more hot dogs on the fire.
Had to have been round 2 because those
they must have finished the first round. When they hear some howling, and then there's some snarling and a pair of eyes in the trees.
It's a pair of eyes again. Oh no, we don't need that.
It frightens them enough that they all run into their tents.
Because the werewolf isn't going to follow you into the tent.
It could just be a wolf, though.
It
could be.
Could be just a wolf. Maybe it was. We don't know.
We don't know.
What that
right?
was.
We don't know.
Right. Well, they come out and then they notice a set of tracks on the ground. Velma says a bunch of smart words.
Yeah, right, for a change.
That basically boils down to it is the footprints of a large wolf. But these were made by a 2-legged wolf.
What could that mean?
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Which means werewolves.
Werewolves?
Yep.
Well, they should have had that idea in their mind when they saw a full moon on the way in.
Right, they should have.
They should have.
Yep.
I know every full moon I'm scared of werewolves.
You're scared of werewolves. Yep, exactly.
Don't go camping.
Don't go camping.
Yeah.
Well, that's happened a time or two anyway.
Right.
Yeah.
So they decide, to follow the tracks.
Why not? What else would you do?
Yeah.
Eat those hot dogs you had before?
Yep. Well,
Gotta burn off the calories.
they need some, food to prepare themselves. So Shaggy grabs a string of hot dogs. Scooby takes most of them, leaving Shaggy with one.
Just one. As always.
At least Shaggy gets something.
At least he gets something, yeah.
He doesn't always.
No, he doesn't.
And they follow the tracks to find an old graveyard in the middle of the woods, which is a really weird spot for a graveyard.
Yeah,
and my first thought was, oh, it's the Scooby-Doo project.
Oh, that's a thing for another time. We'll hopefully get to that one next. Hopefully for Halloween we should get to that one.
Yeah.
That'll be fun to get into.
In a couple of weeks.
A couple of weeks, yeah. Right?
And they find a fresh grave for a Silas Lawn. It's kind of weird that they gave the werewolf a name.
It is.
It's not going to play out to anything later on.
It's not going to mean anything. It's just, here it is.
And, there's a fresh open coffin.
I guess when you see a headstone, though, there should be a name on it.
It should be.
Yeah, there should.
There should be. Yeah, that's usually how it works. Yeah.
But if it's old enough, it would have gotten erased-ish.
I mean, technically it could fade away. Yeah. In time.
Words.
Yeah.
Well, we don't necessarily know how old it is, so.
It was freshly dug, too. So that tells it, too.
But it's an old graveyard in the middle of the woods. I'd expect it to be more old graves.
In the first place, why would the graveyard even be there?
Right. Yeah, that is an interesting question. Why would it still be there? Why would it be there?
So, was this grave set up by the werewolf, or what was actually in there to start?
Yeah,
it's true.
These are the questions we don't get answered.
Right? Yeah, no, they're all.
These are the real questions we need answered.
Take a body out for this?
Right. We're that serious about it.
Or just buy a bunch of
right
headstones
next to an old mill.
Just...
What happened at the mill that all of a sudden there's a whole bunch of graves at the mill?
Is probably that why a accident.
Is that why the mill's been abandoned? And all of a sudden we have to put a graveyard up too, just to.
Probably.
I went, well, another unanswered episode, huh?
Yep.
Second one we had unanswered.
Yep. Well, they decided to follow another set of tracks leading from the grave.
Ah, okay.
Which leads them to an old mill.
Okay.
And, they decided to do some light trespassing again and go inside.
What else would they do? They have to do that.
Well, it's commonplace for them.
Right?
It's an old abandoned mill. Does the laws of trespassing really apply?
Probably not.
I mean, they probably do, but is anybody really going to enforce them?
Who's going to enforce them?
No one's there to enforce them.
Right.
No, not yet. Right.
The werewolf knows.
The werewolf knows, but it's the only person that apparently matters.
While inside, they decide to split up.
Okay.
So Fred and the girls go one way.
Right.
Shaggy and Scoob have to go the other way.
They have to. What else are we gonna do?
No.
And Shaggy also walks backwards.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah, right.
That might have been later.
Yeah,
That's
No,
later.
they ran backwards. That doesn't make sense.
And, well, we start by following Shaggy and Scoob,
Yep.
where they immediately get scared by a mouse.
Who they think is a werewolf.
Yep. Well, they see its giant head through a water cooler, which there's a water cooler in an old mill.
Mm-hmm.
Why would that be there?
Yeah. It seems
You
to still
know,
have water in it.
yeah, I
Not
think
be like
even-
dusty or anything.
I think even with the jug on there, like the water would still slowly be evaporating over time.
Right.
At least,
Mhm.
temperature changes, condensation.
Right. Yep.
For sure.
Mm-hmm.
Well, they figure out that it's just a mouse.
Yep.
So they keep looking everywhere while they are being stalked by the werewolf.
Yep. He's pretty good at
But then
that.
the actual werewolf appears.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
It's kind of shocking how they don't notice that they're being
They
followed.
don't, do they? Surprisingly,
You
no.
know,
He is one of the most stealth monsters.
yes.
He is very stealthy, yes.
They go to a section, they look inside a crate.
Mm-hmm.
There's nothing in the crate.
Nothing at the...
Werewolves behind the crate.
Right.
They each go into a door.
Mm-hmm.
Turns out it's just to the same closet storage area.
Mm-hmm.
They find nothing, and as they walk off screen, the werewolf tries grabbing them.
But fails miserably.
Fails miserably.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
They come to a tiki mask on a wall
Mm-hmm.
that they pick up off the wall.
Yep.
And the werewolf behind them was conveniently standing on a trap door that it falls down.
Conveniently, we had to be placed right on that.
So, yeah, Shaggy and Scoob did not run into the ghost at all this time.
No, they didn't, which is surprising because they're usually the ones that run into the ghost.
Yeah, usually.
Mm-hmm.
So we cut to Fred and the girls. They find some tracks and they follow them and they see that they go through a wall.
It's a ghost.
It's the ghost. It has to be a ghost because the ghost can go right through the
Ghosts
wall.
walk
Yeah.
through walls.
Ghosts walk through walls. You got it.
Yep. And they established earlier at the gravesite that it's a ghost of a werewolf.
It's the ghost of a werewolf. And now
Now-
this just proves it.
But they're just thinking it's just a werewolf.
Did we forget that
You
part
they
before?
wander around a bit. They find a secret room that
Mhm.
has a map.
Yep.
But werewolves can't read maps.
But he seems very upset that they assumed that, and he got very
Yes.
mad and chased after him.
Yes,
He
barking.
also believes that ghosts do not need maps.
No, that too. He must have
Yes.
gotten double.
Apparently,
upset.
once you become a ghost, you are geography omniscient.
Right?
Is that racist against ghosts?
Could be.
Could be.
Could be.
Just
Stereotype that they're all knowing.
Or is it an American werewolf ghost? Because everybody knows Americans are bad at geography.
Oh, that too.
Could be. That could be.
Yep.
But we don't have any reason to believe this werewolf is from outside the U.S.
That's
We don't,
true.
do we? Nope.
Yeah, it's not like with, when they were in Chinatown
Right when
with,
they're in Chinatown,
with the
I was
zombie
thinking
monk
about that.
ghosts.
With how racist that apparently got to be. They didn't think it was going to be that bad, but apparently it was.
I think we should just be lucky that
Mm-hmm.
at the end of the episode, it was not a black person under the mask.
It wasn't a
With
that
the
would
cotton, with the wool and everything. Like,
that would have been bad. That
yeah.
would have been really bad on their part if they did that. But then you messed up the Spectre Lou and it was Spectre Lee. I'm like, oh, come on, guys.
It was a mildly racist episode.
It was. And you wrote down Lee, but you said Spectre Lou. And I'm like, no, it's Spectre Lee. I remember Lee. Oh, man. Maybe his last name was Lou, apparently.
But getting back to the
Yep,
episode.
getting back. Uh-huh.
Yeah, this
Yep.
is the first time that Fred and the girls are the first ones to find the ghost.
Yep, that's new.
It's usually always Shaggy and
Shaggy
Scooby.
and Scooby, and then they have a huge story to tell that they don't believe them. Like,
Yep.
oh, it looked just like that. And they point their spots are coming at them.
Right. But no, this time
No.
they find it. And
Hmm.
so they start running off and they push a stack of crates onto the werewolf ghost.
Mhm.
which does stop the werewolf temporarily.
It does, but makes him even more angry.
And it proves it's not a ghost.
Yeah, because
if it was a ghost, they would just fall right through.
Go through him. Yep.
And they end up running into Shaggy and Scooby.
Yep.
Shaggy and Scoob are proud to report that they did not find a thing.
No, they did not find the werewolf.
Just to be disappointed when they find out Fred and the girls did, and he's coming their way.
Right, but that's the other thing that makes me... They never question the other group like Fred and Velma was questioning them. They don't question them this time. Like, why couldn't Shaggy have questioned him? I mean...
Because Shaggy was too busy preparing to demonstrate his next expert ability.
His next expert? What is that?
While he tells his feet to make like a rocket, and like now, and then as the song Tell Me starts playing, he expertly runs backwards.
He is an expert at running backwards.
He is.
Although as soon as they cut, he's running forwards again.
Yeah.
But not next to Scooby. They're going right in between the barrels.
Right.
He must also be able to turn very quickly.
He must. Yep. Expertly.
So,
definitely.
We get a fun musical chase sequence this time.
Which apparently is people's favorites in this one.
And Scooby's a professional flyer.
Yes.
Most definitely.
Being able to fly using trash cans.
Trash.
Yes.
A feat among itself.
You can't?
You can?
Lily, you can?
Well, of course she can. Look at that response you got. Of course she can do it.
And also, he's carrying Shaggy.
And he's that too.
Yes.
Shaggy barely gets to eat. Shaggy's probably weighing nothing at this point.
That's true.
Right.
Although he does have the muscles to carry a Great Dane, so...
He does. So they both carry each
on
other.
His shoulders while watching a Chinese dragon for Chinese New Year.
Well, not watching it because he can't see it because Scooby's got his hands on his boss.
But I mean, Shaggy and Scooby flew around on balloons.
That is true,
being chased by the headless specter.
Yeah, that is true. Yep.
So, they're running from the werewolf. They hide under a basket.
Yep.
And while they're under there, they saw a hole in the floor.
Where'd they get the saw? That probably is a good question. I mean, I know they're at the mill. They probably could have found one, but there wasn't anything sitting there, and there wasn't anything. Maybe it was in the basket. Maybe it was in there when they...
Maybe. Ghost saw.
It was a ghost saw.
We've had ghost swords. It's not impossible.
Is the saw our safety concern?
Oh, that could be. What would she have her safety concern? We forgot about the safety concern.
Running down rivers and barrels. It's not very
flying with trash can lids.
That they did crash.
They did into a thing of wool. So there's that. Good thing the wool was there. That made it easy.
Getting close enough to a werewolf to give it a haircut. There's actually a lot of things to be concerned about in this episode.
There?
Giant flames while roasting hot dogs.
Right, that too.
I'm surprised Smokey the Bear didn't show up.
That too.
Although he probably would have if they had a picnic basket.
They probably would have.
Was he around in 1970?
Smokey the Bear? I want to say yes.
Okay, what about the other one? You said picnic baskets with Yogi.
Oh, Yogi?
Yogi for sure was.
Yogi was? Okay. Yeah. So we at least have that.
Yeah.
He would have shown up and stolen all the... He would have eaten all the hot dogs.
The fact that both were Hanna-Barbera, I'm surprised Yogi Bear never did show up in a Scooby thing.
Right, because he would have been eating Shaggy and Scooby would Scooby. They would have been. Yeah.
They get Shaggy and Scooby hide behind fire hose. And the werewolf's not an idiot.
No, he's not.
Notices Shaggy's shoes and Scooby's paws.
Right.
So he looks in there.
He's smarter than a lot of these.
He is
smarter than the average werewolf.
Well, we don't know what an average werewolf is.
We don't do.
Well, he's smarter than the average monster.
He is. Yeah. I guess he is smart.
Yes.
Yeah. Yep.
Guess it's up to be debated if he was smarter than the last werewolf.
I guess that is true.
Especially smarter than Frankenstein.
Yes.
Yes. Oh, I think anybody's smarter than Frankenstein at this point.
It's not our fault Frankenstein forgot to give his monster a brain.
Yeah, I suppose that isn't our fault, is it?
They spray the werewolf down with the fire hose.
And it apparently is super effective.
Yes. Meaning werewolves are either fire types, rock types, or ground types.
It must mean that.
I don't think anything else is weak to water.
I don't think so. That definitely makes it. It has to be one of those three. Yep. Mm-hmm.
And Scooby's a flying type.
He is a flying type. We have discussed this. Yep. That's good there.
Yes. Eventually they come across some trash can lids. Scooby picks them up and flies off with Shaggy.
He does.
Meaning Scooby.
Expertly.
Yes. Meaning Scooby is a flying type.
He is.
Or he can at least learn fly.
He can at least learn fly.
Because I think certain versions of Pikachu can learn fly, but Pikachu is not a flying type.
Oh, jeez. Just what Stinkachoo needs is an extra flying type. Yep, we all know who that came from.
Yes. Shaggy and Scooby crash into a wall and land in a big bag of wool.
Well, good thing that was there. We would have had problems if it wasn't.
Yes. While Fred and the girls are walking through looking for Shaggy and Scooby.
Yep.
Mentioning that they wonder what happened ever since they landed on the water wheel of the mill.
Yep.
Meaning that entire time Shaggy and Scooby were running from the werewolf, Fred and the girls were aware of where Shaggy and Scooby were.
They were aware.
Never stepped in to try to help them.
No.
Some friends.
Yeah, right. Some friends there. They're not an expert in being friends. Tell you what you're not an expert in.
Well, they then see two large figures covered in white stuff.
Which must only be one thing, and that's a ghost.
It must be a ghost.
There's more ghosts.
Oh, no.
I'm surprised this time Shaggy didn't commit to the bit.
Right?
When he woke up as a goony ghost, snow ghost, it's like, oh, I'm all covered in white. Guess I'm a ghost.
No question there.
Oh, Shaggy.
Yep.
Well, Shaggy's wondering why they were scared. Scooby turns on a fan and blows the wool off of them.
Oh, they thought we were ghosts.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
So they go to follow them and find some barrels with some rubber tubing in the top, just rattling.
Wonder what that could be. Who's in there?
Turns out it's Fred and the girls.
Okay.
Don't know why they're making such a ruckus.
I don't know why either.
They said they were waiting for the werewolf, but it's like, well, what are you going to do when the werewolf shows up?
Right, what are you going to do? They're still going to be waiting.
Yes.
They're still going to be waiting.
Make more noise.
You make more, right? That was Shaggy and Scooby's plan, to make more noise.
Yep.
Also, couldn't he just break the barrels?
He could.
Yes.
Or open them.
Open them. And he knows how they work. He knows how they function.
Right.
He can also do Donkey Kong style.
Yes.
He's going to do that.
They wander outside of the mill and they see rail car tracks.
Yep.
That they send Shaggy and Scooby to go see where it leads to. They'll see where it leads from.
Yep.
They get locked in a room.
Yep.
Shaggy and Scooby follow it down to, the waterfront.
Yep.
There's a building that will tip upwards as a cart gets near it. And the werewolf finds them.
Yep.
Decides to be like Donkey Kong Jr. and throws a barrel at them.
What else would you do? Seems like a pretty good idea. Let's just throw a barrel at them.
I guess the solution to barrels and mills is throwing them at people.
Throwing them at people.
Well, it works.
It does, doesn't it? You have a good option there.
They run off into a room, and we get another entry to the Cowardly Costume Compendium.
Yeah.
In which they disguise themselves as barbers.
At least it's not a quartet.
And give the werewolf a haircut.
He didn't ask for it, and he didn't like it. So they definitely didn't get a tip.
Yeah.
Cheapskates.
Probably 1 star on the
right.
And they should have gotten a tip because there was no waiting.
Right? Yeah, there was no waiting.
Right?
Exactly. Right? You just got all mad, started growling at him.
Scooby polished his paws.
Right? Yeah, he worked on his nails too.
Yeah.
Bad nails. And he was clipping them off for him. Yep.
But now we have a bald werewolf.
A very upset bald werewolf.
Yes. And surprisingly, the animation does stick with it.
Right, yeah, it doesn't change, which usually it should grow back to at least some point.
Usually the animation can just be that lazy.
Could be, we'll keep him bald. We already know how, but yet the rest of the gang doesn't question why he's bald. Like, whatever. Right. We're just watching what he's doing. We don't care that he's bald.
You would think one of them would think it's a different werewolf.
Yeah.
Yeah, you would think. There's more than one?
Yeah.
Well, technically there is. Because...
Oh, in a previous episode.
In a previous... Right, that way. Yep. Yeah, they're not too concerned about it.
Thinks like, oh, there's two werewolves?
There's two. That would be interesting, though, if one of them said, oh, there's two of them? One is bald? And then
One's bald.
One's bald.
In fact, because, as we will find out by the end of the episode, there's a sheep rustling gang.
Right.
Why not have everybody in the gang dress up like werewolves?
Right.
Because obviously the sheep have to be coming from somewhere.
Right.
It's like, werewolf stealing sheep, werewolf receiving sheep.
We never learned anything about that.
No, we didn't.
No.
Another episode we've watched with you guys that we had actual mystery. And
where we solve one mystery and then learn nothing.
We learn nothing. Yep.
Some form of supply and demand with those sheep.
I guess so.
Shag and Scoob run from the werewolf down a manhole. And it's like, well, they can either face the werewolf up there or follow the long, dark, scary tunnel.
I want to go down the scary tunnel. I don't think I want to go back up, see the werewolf, who's still upset that we made him bald. I don't think I want to go back up there. You want to go back up? Okay, that's just... I think you might be the only one who wants to go back up.
Well, you don't know what you're going to find in the sewer.
Right.
Yep.
But I'm not waiting for what's up there.
Well,
it could be the other one. It could be a second one.
It's Frankenstein's monster.
And the vampire.
You're all hanging out.
Yep. At the end of the tunnel is a trapdoor upwards that leads to the room that Fred and the girls are locked in. So now they have a way to get out.
I'm glad they do. At least they're stuck.
But they don't believe Shag's story about, the boathouse tips up.
Why do they always question them when Shaggy and Scooby never question them?
Yeah. They're just jealous of Shaggy's expertise.
I guess they are. They have to be.
So Shaggy decides to expertly show them.
Yep, right. We got better show them and tell them.
They see the bald werewolf at the dock picking up a barrel and they hear a sheep. They don't question why the werewolf is bald.
They definitely don't question why he's bald. I think that would be like, wait, why does this one look different? I would question that right away.
Okay, I got bald werewolf, and there's just another one that means.
No, the two of them now.
So Velma couldn't tell in the original one that it was the same vampire.
Right.
Yet she assumes it's the same werewolf, but he doesn't have hair?
Exactly. It's the werewolf. What are you talking about, Velma?
Yeah.
It's bald now. It's not the same one. It can't be. It can't be the same one now.
I'm just disappointed she didn't tell the werewolf to stop that.
Or go away. Or ask, who are you? Who are you?
Right?
She's not very good at this, is she?
No.
She must be really going downhill with the smart she apparently doesn't have.
Yeah. She doesn't stop Daphne from goofing the trap.
No, she doesn't, does she?
But we do learn, before Shaggy and Scooby decide to show everyone that, the boathouse does tip up, that it's Fred and Velma who can't leave a mystery unsolved.
Oh, they can't. Okay.
Which probably explains why Daphne comes back for most of the 80s.
Right? They only want to bring her back. We don't need the other two.
But
well, because also Daphne feeds Shaggy. That's another reason why we figured that one out. That's why he keeps her around.
Right?
Got a food supply.
Yep.
She does.
So now we get, to the trap.
Yep, to the
Shaggy
trap.
and Scooby are going to ride down the river in a barrel, which you shouldn't do.
No.
They thankfully had a rubber tube for air.
Thankfully, yes.
And basically they are going to go to the werewolf in the barrel.
Yep.
While Fred uses a crane and hook to grab the werewolf?
I guess it sounds like a good idea. Sounds like it's gonna work.
Why not just grab the werewolf without Shaggy and Scooby there? Like, the werewolf is there waiting for the barrel.
Right.
Why do you need bait?
We always
like
need
he's
bait.
coming for the barrel. He's waiting.
For the barrel.
Right.
He's right
already
there.
there.
He's already there. Versus it goes against the always.
So why do you need, like, Fred made this more complicated than it needed to be. Because if you get rid of Shaggy and Scooby going down in the barrel, you could have just sent an empty barrel if you really wanted to.
Right, because he's there waiting for it. He might have realized it was
you've got
empty.
Daphne and Velma on top of the boathouse
That wasn't a good
to give the signal for Fred.
Yeah.
What if the boathouse would have flipped up?
That's what
that is true. That would have.
And
that would have saved
that
Daphne.
could be the safety concern. Don't stand on top.
Yes.
Of the boathouse.
Stand on top of the boathouse.
Right?
That would definitely be a good concern.
And the trap fails because it ends up hooking Daphne.
Right. Well, now Daphne's a side of beef.
Yeah.
It's like Fred was, now Daphne is.
The werewolf gets surprised by Shaggy and Scooby in the barrel.
Yep.
And, gets mad. So Shaggy and Scooby have to get away. So they turn the barrel into a little boat.
Apparently.
And they start paddling.
Yep.
Row your boat.
I am.
And why did Scooby not use his tail?
That is a good question.
That is a very good question.
Usually he does.
Is an excellent propeller.
It is. It's definitely.
And Shaggy was also paddling
with both.
With
both hands wide.
Was there a hole in there? Or
there
what?
must have been. I don't know.
He does stop eventually.
He does. He realized halfway, oh wait, I can't do that. Like he must. You see that movement? Like,
but there was water coming up.
Who knows what Shaggy does?
He was probably like kicking it out the back. But he's like, why am I still hitting the barrel?
Shaggy must have been on something that time.
He must have been.
Maybe some water got in the barrel and he was scooping it out.
Maybe
that.
Possibly.
Maybe he was an expert in
Because
that.
I think Scooby was doing the same thing with his right paw.
Yes.
So
that would make the only logical situation there.
That would be, wouldn't it?
But then again, it's Scooby-Doo. So.
That's true. Logic doesn't necessarily need to apply.
Scooby could have used his tail like he did when Velma was chained to the log with the snow ghost.
Could have, but
one of them could have just held on and kicked.
Mm-hmm.
Considering if Shaggy can run as fast as a Great Dane,
right.
He's got to be a pretty fast runner.
He's got to be. Yeah.
But I must say, they're paddling in that two-piece barrel or one-piece open barrel.
Mm-hmm.
They were out paddling a canoe? That's pretty impressive.
That is pretty impressive.
Where did the werewolf get the canoe?
That is very true. It just randomly.
I'm going to assume the canoe is probably around the area of the dock.
Could be.
With the fact
he must have had it hiding somewhere.
Yeah. He came out of a hiding spot.
He does have a boathouse.
Yeah.
That is
so
true.
He probably had the boathouse.
Well, we don't know if it's his.
That's true.
It doesn't matter. Right? Well, it's an abandoned mill. He's going to do whatever he wants.
Right?
He's not above breaking the law. So
no, he's not. He may have stolen it. Yep.
I don't think werewolves can go to jail last time I checked.
Well, this one I guess is going to anyway.
Could have just pulled it out of his inventory.
He could have,
an inventory of canoes.
Oh, that's another selling ring.
He's a canoe dealer.
Well, he's showing you how
we don't know what he does in his day job.
That's
right?
True.
He's showing you how they handle. He's going after Shaggy and Scooby. This is how they work. Do you want one?
Well,
he was just trying to catch him to make a sale.
Right.
He got all mad when they threw him fish at him. He's not hungry right now. He doesn't need a fish.
I went to your place of business when you gave me a haircut.
Now let me sell you something. They could have made an even trade. I give you a canoe. That's your tip.
He was going to tip him that canoe.
Right? There we go.
Yep.
Oh,
and there was no waiting for him either for the canoe.
So then he was just going to swim back?
He probably would have swam back.
Or maybe they could have taken him back in the canoe. Oh,
Well,
man.
unfortunately, they come to a waterfall.
Oh, man.
So maybe that's why the canoe business isn't working out.
Maybe not.
And, well, Shag and Scoob, think they're at Niagara Falls. They go over in a
Yep.
barrel. Luckily for them, they still have the giant net from when they caught Scooby with the 8-man.
Maybe it was in the Mystery Machine, how everything else somehow appears to be in the Mystery
I think
Machine.
the Mystery Machine is still by their tents.
Oh, okay.
Never seen them drive it all, so...
No, that is true.
They must have brought it along, so
Yeah.
we didn't see that.
Maybe they put it over there because they want... Maybe it was for the trap.
Maybe it was in the mill or somewhere, and they bring it.
Could have been in the mill.
Could have been.
Yeah.
Yep.
So thankfully they catch Shaggy and Scooby.
With the barrel still intact.
Yep. But they don't catch the werewolf.
No, he goes down with
Nope.
the canoe.
But he's calling for help because his canoe is just hanging off of a rock and he's holding on to the canoe. So,
oh boy.
They get him. And we don't see them unmask him.
No.
But we do see him without his mask on. He just looks like a guy.
But he still has his entire suit on.
And he has his hair. He's not bald like he was.
Yep. Nope. And no name. He's just a sheep rustler.
Yep. Exactly.
Basically, they'd send the sheep down the river in the barrels.
Yep.
And then they would pick them up.
Yep.
Shear them. And from there, I don't know what they were doing.
I don't know.
The werewolf probably ate them.
Right. Probably after he got the wool off of them.
It could have been Silas Young. If he
could have
created
been.
the Tombstone.
Yeah.
That could have been his name. Yeah, that's weird. They didn't mention a name of who the person actually was when they got him all caught. Because the cop would be like, "Oh yeah, this is like
they know him as a known criminal."
Yeah,
and wanted in 7 states. What states was he wanted in? Then
we'll never know.
We'll never know.
Also, part of it could be because there was no other people in the episode. It was just them and the werewolf.
That's true. It's a very character episode.
Mm-hmm.
But even in the Spooky Space Kook episode, because the monster is a person we don't even see the whole episode till he's unmasked.
Right.
But he still gets a name.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Headless Spectre got a name.
Yep. I don't know what. It seems like we always have issues with the ones that we watch with our special guests, so we get more mysteries than we do answers. Yep.
Either this means we need more guests,
or need to pick different episodes to watch. Yep.
But they say how the whole werewolf story was basically concocted to keep people away.
Well, usually that would work.
And it's no big deal. They weren't scared at all.
No, of course not. Why would they be scared?
That's what Shaggy says.
They're ghost hunters.
Right.
And we hear some snarling and we see a 4-legged werewolf.
That's the second werewolf.
Yeah.
That's the second one.
The second werewolf came from.
I mean, this one was bald.
This one was bald
They're
too.
both bald.
Oh, great.
And it turns out to be Scooby.
Oh, okay. Yeah, who would have thought that one was on 4 legs? Who would have thought that would have been Scooby?
And that's where we end the episode.
That's where we end the episode, guys. All right.
Kind of weird episode in a sense. No one drove the Mystery Machine.
Nope, it wasn't.
You almost would think it would have still been in Hawaii.
Right, yeah. Yeah, it's stuck in... We haven't gotten it back yet. It's still stuck in Hawaii.
And there were no Scooby snacks in this episode.
No, there definitely isn't. There's a bunch of hot dogs.
Yeah.
But the hot dogs weren't used as a bribing thing either.
Just dinner.
Yep, just dinner. Eating dinner.
So, it's weird. No Scooby snacks.
Yeah, definitely no. Yeah.
But
they didn't have time to fit in with the musical.
No, they didn't. Nope, definitely didn't have time. Nope, couldn't do it.
So we have fun responsibilities.
Yes, we do.
As we mentioned, for the snack intake, 0 snacks. So we're still sitting at 193 Scooby snacks, 1 Shaggy snack, and 1 Hero sandwich.
1 Hero sandwich. Yep.
Shall we have our guest choose what we should do?
I think we should have our new guest pick what we're going to do. Should we tell her what we have?
Yes. We have...
Yep.
2 lists where we rank. One is where we rank each of the monsters of the episode in kind of a very loose but stiff competition against one another to see which monster is the best of Scooby-Doo, Where Are You?
Exactly.
We also have what we have termed the Fred Jones Failure Files, in which we rank all of the traps or trap-esque situations. Because surprisingly, there's actually been very few traps.
There have been.
That actually end up working.
That too.
Yes.
Yep. They need to work in order to make to the top of the list here.
So, Lily, what would you like to rank first?
Let's do the Fred Jones Failure.
Ooh,
okay.
All right. Fred Jones Failure Files.
Good
Perfect.
choice.
You right?
So,
Yep.
going backwards from the bottom
Here we go.
on the Fred Jones Failure Files. So far, the worst idea they've had for their trap was just that random tapestry Shaggy and Scooby tried to use to catch a vampire. Because that's
Very
exactly what the vampire was looking for.
Right, he got exactly what he wanted.
At 25 is just a giant staircase slide that was used to stop the ape man. 24 is the giant clam that caught the caveman. 23 is the giant statue of Mono Tiki Tia that drove into a pit to catch the Hawaiian witch doctor. 22 is Instant Suds, in which they sprayed down a ramp with a soap container attached to a fire hose. Failed because Fred and Daphne decided to let go of the hose after turning on the water pressure.
And perhaps one of the most basic
This
traps.
is really the first trap, in the second episode. 21 is a stampede of dogs. They followed to catch an Indian witch doctor. A lot of witch doctors.
I see that now.
20 is what we have termed biplane jousting, in which they took a biplane in a museum to try to run into a Black Knight ghost.
Why are we running into everything?
Because Scooby had an obsession with trying to turn the ghosts into real ghosts early on.
He definitely did.
19 is what I termed balloon fight, and it was Shaggy and Scooby riding on balloons to escape the Headless Spectre before getting popped by a weather vane and crashing into a chicken coop. 18 is what we like to call Scooby Strikes Back, in which Scooby tied up the legs of a vampire, Star Wars Empire Strikes Back style.
Definitely was a good one there.
I think that's the same vampire from the tapestry, too.
It might be. It's the same one from the... So that one was better than the tapestry.
But Velma doesn't think it's the same one.
No.
No, she doesn't. It's a different one.
No. At 17, we have the fake train, in which they used Shaggy's vocal expertise to imitate a train to catch the minor 49er.
Right.
At 16, we have a drum and tuba that they just threw on top of the cloaked cavalier.
They threw.
15, we have a wind tunnel. They locked the space kook in. 14, we have a hay baler they all fell into when they were chased by the creeper. That Scooby turned on and turned them all into hay bales.
The baby chick told them to.
At 13, we have the giant crate and a giant magnet. They were 2 separate traps, but effectively were the same.
They were.
They were to catch Charlie the robot, but because
sabotage,
they didn't know Charlie was a robot, so the crate didn't stop him, and then the giant magnet was sabotaged.
It was sabotaged. Would have been a good trap if it wasn't sabotaged.
At 12, we just have a random mirror that Shaggy held up to hypnotize the ghost clown while he was trying to hypnotize Shaggy and Scooby. At 11, we've got the tripwire. Which one was that?
You don't even remember? Good question.
We've had a lot of traps.
We have had a lot of traps. Which one was that from? Was that I think it's after.
Oh, I think that was when they caught the bedsheet ghost in the haunted house hang up.
Oh, yep. Yep, that's right. So right, that the name didn't recollect.
I usually forget that episode half the time.
Well, then that's probably why you
Which
forgot
is weird because I
trap.
watched that one a lot on VHS tape as a kid.
Oh, okay.
At 10, we have a giant snowball that
Yep.
caught the snow ghost.
Gave him a headache, apparently, too.
Yes.
Oh,
9, we have
Yep.
lawnmower basketball, in
It's an
which
awesome
Scooby
sport.
was on a lawnmower, crashed into a mummy,
Mhm.
landing on a trampoline, in which then Scooby kicked the mummy into a basketball hoop.
Three-pointer.
All this
Yes.
being held back by a baseball bat. How well do you think that would have gone, Fred?
Yep. At 8, we have the automatic pogo stick.
Yeah.
Shaggy and Scooby decide to escape from Redbeard on a automatic pogo stick, which is really a
It's a
jackhammer.
jackhammer.
At 7, we have a chandelier that
Yep.
Shaggy dropped on a werewolf,
Yep.
in which they didn't run into the werewolf anymore in that episode.
No.
It was still
A
around,
while-
but
yeah.
after a while, it's like, nope, I'm not dealing with them anymore.
I'm not dealing with them. Well, then it got thrown a concoction, not knowing what it was, and that freaked him out too. Like,
Yeah.
what was that? And he ended up leaving the room right away.
At 6, we have what we
Mhm.
call special effects, in
Yep.
which they used bunch of random film equipment
Right,
to stop the ghost of Elias Kingston.
Yep.
It was really trippy.
It was. It scared him though. He's like, no, this place is really haunted.
At 5, we have the trick trap,
Yep.
in which Fred, Daphne, and Velma dressed up as the ghost of Hyde
That's right. That was
to scare him into running out the
Well-
back door, which opened a trap door,
Yep.
which fell into a mattress that Shaggy and Scooby rolled him
Rolled
up in.
up. And it worked.
Yep.
It worked pretty well.
At 4, we have the Better Mouse Trap,
Uh-huh.
which is the most ridiculous contraption
It
made out
is,
of
isn't it?
was suit of armor and crossbow, an old spring, a cannonball.
Mm-hmm.
Can't get
Yep.
more creative than that.
No,
Right?
you definitely can't. Yep.
At 3, we have the rocket train.
Rocket train. Yep. Rocket train.
Putting a gun on top of a model train set with some,
Mhm.
Roman firework candles to launch a ghost into
Yep.
chicken coop. Or
Yep.
just a pigeon coop.
Yeah, pigeon coop.
Yep. At 2, we have a flying washing machine,
Mm-hmm. Yep.
in which they messed up. They threw a fan in reverse,
That was Scooby's job.
and a spring-loaded ironing board flew
Yep.
into the washing machine, and they were
Whoops.
just kind of flying the washing machine
Flying
around
around.
to catch the
The
giggling
ghost.
green ghosts.
Yep. Uh-huh.
And at number 1, so far, the best trap has been what we call the money pit,
The money pit.
in which
Yep.
they use a tree branch to smack the witch and zombie
Mhm.
into a cart that rolls him down into the back of an armored car.
Yep.
Using money as bait.
Yep.
And Scooby goofs,
Uh-oh.
but Shaggy expertly ungoofs him with fishing
Really
skills.
So, yep.
He caught a Scooby.
He did catch a Scooby without any bait.
Yeah. So, for this episode, what do we
Oh,
think
man.
is the real trap? The crane and the hook? Or just the random waterfall?
That's a good question.
I think it's the waterfall.
You
It's
think
what
it's the
stops the
waterfall?
werewolf.
Right. Okay.
What do you think?
Well, the waterfall wasn't actually a planned trap by Fred.
Right.
No, but half of our list is not planned traps
Well,
by
that's true.
Fred.
But he did put, I guess a fair amount of thought into the crane with
Mhm.
Yeah.
Scooby and Shaggy in the barrel.
Mm-hmm.
But you don't even need Shaggy and Scooby. In
You
there.
don't, but
It's
yet,
true.
right?
Yeah.
But yet, it's there anyway.
But it's called the failure files.
It is.
Right? It is called the. He does have a
And the
point.
crane failed.
It did
So
fail.
The waterfall did not.
Well, did not.
So
Uh-huh.
based off the name,
So we can't put the crane.
Okay.
if we're going Fred's brainchild,
We're
gotta be the
going
crane.
Uh-huh. I don't know. This one probably isn't going to be at the top part of the list. I don't think it's
Well, it completely failed.
Yeah.
it can fail. Right? Yeah. It did its part. It completely failed to make it to
Let's see. He puts his friends in danger for no
Yeah.
reason.
right.
And also, actually both of them, because the boathouse could have flipped.
All four.
Yes.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah, right.
Both sets of friends.
Mm-hmm.
Was Scooby and Shaggy really in danger? Because we had learned earlier that the werewolf is horrible at grabbing.
Right.
That's
Well,
true.
he had them there, though.
But yet Fred didn't know that. That's true. Fred did not know because no one was aware of
Yeah.
this part.
And technically, the werewolf grabbed the barrel, not Shaggy and Scooby.
Right, because he was waiting for he was expecting the barrel, so it's just a normal,
Right.
everyday time for the werewolf.
All right. So, how far down on the list do we think the hooking crane is going to go?
I mean, we're probably going to go way down.
Is it worse than the tapestry?
There's more thought put into
There's
it.
more thought put in. The tapestry basically gave the ghost what it wanted.
Yes.
The crane did not.
I don't think we're getting worse than the tapestry.
I don't think so. Okay, how about the slide? Is it worse than...
I mean, Fred just thought of pushing a button to use the slide. Fred did not provide the slide. I mean, if we're going to where Fred first put some thought into this, we've got the instant suds. So is this better or worse than the instant suds?
There is more thought into this.
There's more thought.
Yeah.
A lot more danger for his friends.
Yeah.
A lot more danger.
I mean, you turned on a fire hose and let go of it. The amount of pressure, that thing's going to be whipping around. Like,
you see how Shaggy's, whoa.
But yeah, all his friends were in danger on that one.
Right.
All his friends could have been. Like,
yeah.
I think if Shaggy wouldn't have grabbed onto it, like, you know, if one of them would have gotten smacked in the head by that thing.
True. They were in the vicinity.
They all were in the... Oh, man.
So perhaps somewhere around that. Then.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Somewhere around instant suds.
Oh, do we think it's... Do we think it's better than the stampede of dogs Fred decided to follow?
Fred decided. Oh, man.
Do we put that above the instant suds?
Yeah, the dogs is above the instant
is above
suds.
Maybe say below the dogs.
I think, yeah.
But
what's above the dogs?
Biplane jousting.
Scooby trying to run over the ghost with a biplane.
Oh, I like that one better.
That better.
So it's somewhere in that area.
Somewhere, okay.
I'd probably go below the dogs.
Okay.
Okay, well,
Do you agree with that, Gus?
well, we have to ask Lily because she's the
Lily
one who
too, yeah.
requested it.
I can get behind that.
Okay.
She can get, okay, good. At least we got
Lily's
it.
agreeing.
I don't know if it's safe to get behind the hook. Maybe get thrown on it.
Right.
Probably a smart idea.
Just goes to show you shouldn't have Fred in charge of your
No,
safety.
you should not, but yet...
That's the real safety concern of this podcast.
That it probably is. Yep.
Which one of them should be in charge of the safety?
Ooh.
Ooh.
As we've learned, Shaggy's an expert in all things.
Maybe because it's not Daphne, because Daphne's danger prone, so it can't be Daphne. It isn't Velma because she's not smart enough anymore.
The mechanics are not her expertise.
Oh, that is right. They're not her cup of tea, Freddie.
That's the one thing she's supposedly not.
So that's
an expert
good.
in.
Fred was there to handle the situation because Velma would have had no idea how to get Daphne out of that hook.
No, Velma's response was to call Fred to come on top of the boathouse
Oh, yeah,
to see what happened. Instead of just saying like, hey, you hooked Daphne, pat her down.
No, Freddie, come quick. Did she not believe? Freddie, you gotta come quick.
Right?
Didn't believe what was going on here.
All right, so then that leaves
right.
us with the Manifest of Monsters.
All right. Oh, God. Okay. Well,
Okay, now, do we want to rank this as a separate werewolf or just werewolf altogether?
well, this
Because we do have one werewolf
I
on here
know.
already.
Wasn't that the Vasquez
But it isn't-
castle?
It was.
Yeah,
But we have it as werewolf. He wasn't as good as that werewolf, though. I will say that indefinitely. He wasn't as good
So,
as that.
yeah, we can have a second werewolf.
like Silas Long werewolf? How do we
Werewolf
list?
2.
Werewolf 2. The ghost werewolf? The ghost of the werewolf?
And
It's
then
definitely
Werewolf
not as
2,
good.
Electric Boogaloo.
The mill werewolf.
The
Yeah.
mill werewolf.
Or I could
The
just
bald werewolf.
Bald
The
werewolf.
bald
Yes.
werewolf.
Bald werewolf.
Bald werewolf. All right.
So,
oh boy.
all right.
He's gonna be
Going off the Manifest of Monsters.
Oh God, here we go.
Yes. At 28, we have Frankenstein's monster.
He's still at the bottom of the
Will
list.
remain at the bottom.
He will.
We have one monster after today. I don't think this one's moving anywhere.
I don't think it is.
At 27, we have the Ape Man.
The Ape Man. Yep.
Who was so lazy.
He was.
He didn't even provide his own costume. He let his movie studio provide the costume.
He did. Yep.
And was dumb enough to say he was going to leave the set until the situation was resolved.
Right. Why would you do that?
Removing any alibi he would have had to have been seen in the costume.
Exactly.
At 26, we have the Caveman.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
At 25, we have the Bedsheet Ghost.
Not very bright there.
It's the bedsheet ghost.
Haunted house hang up
Yes.
when he's axing down.
There's a second ghost in the haunted house hang up.
Mm-hmm.
And basically, it's just a guy with a bedsheet on.
As he's trying to chop down.
Yeah, looking for a pillar that has a bag of money in.
Yep. Mm-hmm. Hopefully it's not Confederate money again.
Right. Hopefully.
Right?
But it's hard to say.
It is hard to say, isn't it?
At 24, we have the fortune teller.
Yep.
Who told people to stay away from from the Franken Castle.
Franken Castle. Yep.
At 23, we have the Vasquez Castle Ghost.
Yep.
From Hassel in the Castle.
That's Hassel in the Castle.
At 22, we have the Witch.
The Witch.
21, we have the Black Knight Ghost.
Yep.
At 20, we have the Mummy.
Mm-hmm.
19, we have the Minor 49er.
Yep.
18, we have the Indian Witch Doctor.
Mm-hmm.
17, we have the Ghost of Captain Cutler.
Yep.
At 16, we have the Franken Castle Werewolf.
Yep.
15, we have Charlie the Robot.
Uh-huh.
14, we have the Ghost Clown.
Yep.
13, we have Redbeard the Ghost.
Yep.
12, we have the Headless Spectre. 11, we have Pietro the Puppet Master,
Yep.
also known as the Cloaked Cavalier.
Yep, we love that name.
10, we have the Franken Castle Vampire.
Yep.
9, we have the Witch Doctor.
Yep.
8, we have the Space Kook.
Mm-hmm.
7, we have the Creeper. 6, we have the Zombie.
Mm-hmm.
5, we have Mr. Hyde.
Yep.
4, we have the Snow Ghost.
Mm-hmm.
3, we have Zento and the Scare Pair.
Zento.
Yes.
You said that wrong specifically, didn't you?
Yes.
Of course you did. Oh, boy.
2, we have the Ghost of Elias Kingston.
Mm-hmm.
And the best ghosts so far have
so
been...
far.
Yes. Hey, we have today and one more next
I don't know
week.
if anything's going to beat the Phantom Shadows.
Yes,
I really don't
the top
think
of the
so.
list, the Phantom Shadows.
Yep, exactly. Top of the list.
Yeah. So where do we want to put the bald werewolf?
Well, not with the Phantom Shadow, that's for sure.
I think we already decided he's worse than the original werewolf.
He is worse
Yeah.
than the original werewolf. Paul one more.
Okay.
And I think we also have decided he's going to be better than Frankenstein's monster.
I
Yes.
think he's definitely been.
There's a window he's going to fit.
But then again, he is really sneaky.
He is.
He
very
is.
That is
sneaky.
true.
He is
He's
very.
got to
sneaky.
get some points for that.
He does, but that's the only point.
He locked Red and the girls in a room.
He
That puts
did.
him on par with Captain Cutler.
He is. He
Oh,
does
so
have-
he's
he's
getting
pretty
up and-
smart still.
Mhm.
Wait, that means he's right below the other werewolf. That doesn't help.
Well, we don't know if Captain Cutler's better than the bald werewolf.
Right, but still, that's like I thought he'd be further down than right by the other one.
I mean, that's only if we're
Mm.
going off just that one instance
Just
of
that one,
competency.
right? Yeah, that one instance there. Oh boy.
I mean, is he better than the Ape Man?
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
I would say better than the Ape Man. Yep.
'Cause as far as we know, that's not his work outfit.
Right. Yes, that's work. Right.
And, surprisingly, like, the Ape Man did not try to do Donkey Kong's related shenanigans.
Oh, that's
Yeah,
right.
he
He
would.
didn't. Right. Yeah.
I would if I was
Right.
dressing up as an Ape Man to
You
scare
would.
people
Of
away.
course you would.
The ball there.
Yeah.
Well, there. Yeah.
Do we think the bald werewolf is better than the caveman?
Yeah, Caveman just got really upset at some points, and yeah, I don't think that. I didn't,
Yeah.
Kind of a boring episode.
Caveman really had nothing to do with his cavemanness.
He just had a club.
He just had a club. Yep.
Most likely better than the bedsheet ghost.
I would say probably better than
More
the
creative.
Yes.
Right? Yeah, more creative. Yep.
Better or worse than the fortune teller?
I'd probably still say better. This is
Yeah.
all she's crap.
No.
But then again, she is the person that plays all the...
Right, which we don't realize that till the end, where all of a sudden...
Yeah.
And
I think the only reason fortune teller beat out Frankenstein's monster is because Frankenstein's monster had Scooby handed to him on a gurney.
On a gurney.
Just pushes him away.
And then
starts chasing
to catch him again.
That was an interesting one. Like, wait a minute, what?
Okay. Do we think the bald werewolf is better than the Vasquez Castle ghost?
I would still think so. Because he's...
I could agree.
Yeah. He's not... Yeah, I would still think better.
Is it better than the witch?
That's a tough one.
It is.
Wait, which is which?
Yes.
The one with the zombie. The one that was money.
The one that was not a balloon.
The one that was not a balloon. Yep.
Or Shaggy.
Shaggy.
They thought Shaggy was a witch.
Yeah.
I could go above on that.
It could go either way.
Yeah.
Well, we have the Black Knight next.
Which, I don't know if he's beating that.
Who's above Black Knight?
The Mummy.
The Mummy.
I don't think he's...
better than the Mummy.
That's probably true.
So we kind of got a range of a few there that he's going to have to squeeze into.
He's going to squeeze in.
I guess really, do we think he's better than the Black Knight? Both have to do with the full moon.
That is right.
Now that I think about it.
Now that you think about it, yeah, that's right, because that full moon turns on that Black Knight.
Does that mean the Black Knight's a werewolf?
That could be.
It could be the same guy.
It could be. He could be. Right? He is
be
bald.
A werewolf inside though.
Right. That is bald.
Yeah.
I mean, I would be in between Mummy and Black Knight.
Okay.
I think that's where I would.
Yeah.
I can agree on that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is our guest agreeing with that?
Yeah.
Okay. We have to make sure the guest agrees because she's important in this.
Wow, bald werewolf is actually fairly close to the werewolf.
Well, closer than what you, not as close as what you want.
Well,
to be.
I was just pointing out like how competent those two were with trapping half of the gain.
True. Man, Bald Werewolf. That's a better name.
Yeah.
Yep.
Bald Werewolf and Hairy Werewolf.
Yes.
Right? Yep. You're going to make that hairy werewolf in there instead?
No, I'll probably just stick it as werewolf.
Okay, well, kind of ruined the fun of the baldness there.
I'll change it later. Not bald werewolf.
Not bald.
Does that make you happy?
Not bald werewolf. Oh,
competent werewolf.
Competent werewolf. Well, yeah, kind of seems like competent werewolf.
Werewolf needs a haircut.
Werewolf that one definitely does need a haircut. That one's a lot longer.
Wherever you went, there's so much waiting.
Maybe.
No, probably, ever since that werewolf, Shaggy was probably thinking, if I run into a werewolf again, he's getting a haircut.
That could be. He could have been that interesting.
Which is ironic because it's Shaggy. He probably could use a haircut.
Well, he just needs a trim. That's all he needs is just a trim.
No, just for his little beard.
Just for a little... Perfect.
Wait, I have a question. What place is the other werewolf at? The non-bald werewolf?
16.
And what is the bald werewolf at?
I believe he is sitting at 21.
That's pretty close.
You're pretty close.
Yeah.
Alrighty.
Okay, then all that's left
is to rate the episode.
Is to rate how many Scooby snacks this episode brings to our table of snacks.
Right, exactly. Rate the episode.
So, on a scale from 1 to 5,
yep.
How many snacks do we think this episode provides?
Oh, I mean, I think it's up there. I think it's a pretty good episode.
It does have musical chase scenes.
Yeah, it does.
That definitely gets it up.
Right, that brings it up.
Yeah.
It doesn't have the exact Scooby-Dooby doors, but it does have random door shenanigans.
It does, yep.
Kind of got to bring it down with no Scooby snacks, though.
I guess you probably do. Yeah.
I think that's probably the only thing that wouldn't make it a 5 is because there's
the lack of Scooby snacks.
Lack of Scooby snacks, yeah.
Yeah, there's a lack of Scooby snacks. but it subverts expectations by having Fred and the girls find the monster first.
Right, it does
True.
make it different like
Changes
that.
up.
And also, they get locked in a room.
Right.
Yep.
Yep.
So
Hmm.
Huh. Yeah, this is actually a little tough one to
is,
decide.
isn't it? We'll go in the middle, make it 4.5, meet halfway like we did the other one that we did. Make some wiggle room and did it halfway. Because like you said, we got that unexpected where the girls got stuck in versus
I mean,
Shaggy and
no
Scooby.
snacks.
Right.
Although we do get Shaggy complaining about being bait.
We do know. What is it?
that definitely puts it up.
That definitely puts it.
Yeah.
Just because he
I
complained.
also like that the hair doesn't grow back on the werewolf.
Yeah,
That
they're
is
actually
weird.
very...
You see in cartoons of the day.
Right, you definitely see it growing back in the next clip.
And you can actually read the headstone, like, not many cartoons,
That's true, it's just scribbles.
Yeah.
Yeah, like the newspapers always scribble, you just see the title and the picture, that's it.
Yeah.
Who can read that?
So, I'd almost give this one a 5.
Really? You want to give this one a 5? Okay.
Especially with a bald werewolf.
Especially with the bald werewolf does it for everybody.
Consistency with the animating a bald werewolf.
Right.
Musical sequence.
Yeah.
Musical sequence. Okay.
Pretty good musical chase.
Yeah. Well, that too.
Scooby's
Running backwards.
Yep.
Werewolf's a fire ground type.
Yeah.
A rock. We'll see how it goes.
Ground. He came out from the ground.
He came up with it, so he has to be a ground type.
And also the girls, and Fred and the girls got locked in a room, so.
Yep, that brings it too. Okay, so we're rating this one a 5.
Yep.
All right.
All right. I think that just about wraps up this mystery.
I think it does too.
Although we have a lot more questions than answers this time.
Again, we have a lot more questions and answers. Yep.
There's a lot of weird stuff in this one.
There definitely is a lot of weird stuff.
I don't think we're going to get them solved before the end of the series.
I don't think we're going to, just like we didn't solve the other one either.
Yep. Because, one episode left of Scooby-Doo, Where Are You?
One episode left. Oh, man, I can't believe that.
Don't fool with the Phantom.
Yep, don't with the
Wax Phantom episode.
Wax Phantom episode. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
And then after that, we move to the new Scooby movies.
We do, don't we? And we'll have to bring them on again, because they'll be coming in for some of those episodes.
Yes. And then we'll get a whole new round of new guest questions.
Right? A whole new round. Yep. All righty.
Which means I have to rethink my opening bit.
You will have to, won't you?
Well, that's a problem for in a couple of weeks.
That's another problem for another day. Yep.
Next week we've got Wax Phantom.
Yep.
Week after that, we'll probably just do wrap up episode for all of Scooby-Doo. Where Are You?
Yep. Right.
Then jump in either a week or two after with the new Scooby movies.
Right.
Have to decide yet on if we'll go straight into episode 1 of the new Scooby movies.
Right.
Or if we'll do a little special treat for you guys
special
beforehand.
Treat when we get there. Yep.
I'm looking forward to new Scooby movies.
Definitely looking forward to them.
Those were my favorite ones.
Yes.
Oh, yeah? Oh, they were good. I love them.
Yeah. Double the episode length, double the fun.
Well, we already proved we could do it.
Yes.
We've already proven it. It's a little longer, but we've proven we can do it. Thank you to Scooby Natural for that one.
Yep.
Yep.
So.
Alrighty.
All right. So we'll be back next week with Don't Fool with the Phantom.
You don't want to do that. That doesn't sound like a good idea.
Yeah.
You don't want to do that.
Don't raft down rivers and barrels.
Don't cut a werewolf's hair and make him bald.
Because then he gets angry.
He did get pretty angry. Don't let him throw barrels at you either.
Don't let him do Donkey Kong stuff.
Don't let him do.
Don't try to catch a werewolf on a hook when you're.
Right.
Just don't let Fred Jones be in charge of safety.
Don't let him do that.
Just put Shaggy in charge.
Just put Shaggy in charge.
Yes.
Right. Yeah, right. One of them.
We'll get into a lot less dangerous situations.
Probably would.
And if you want to get your haircut, go to Scooby and Shake because there's no waiting.
Yes.
There's no waiting.
I just
be
need
the best.
Werewolf to come back.
No, right?
Right.
You need him to come back.
He needs a haircut.
He needs a haircut.
He does.
It does make sense. He needs a haircut.
All right.
Oh boy. All right.
Until then, just remember,
Mm-hmm.
they would have gotten away with it too.
If it weren't for those meddling kids.